Good morning. This is Dr. Timothy Scott Beck here at LifePoint Medical. It's July the 29th of 2021, and we are up and running, and I want to talk to you today and give you some information that might be helpful to you. First of all, the COVID stuff, 1,614. We did have a few more positive tests yesterday. Of note, we have ordered a bunch more tests. And our drive-through is here. So if you want to be tested or whatever, we've got that service set up for you. It is $80, and we do have to report it to the Department of Public Health. So we need all your information so we can process it. Now it's interesting, we are reporting these to the Department of Health, but they're not showing up like you would think they would as an attribution to this community. So I don't know how many days it takes for them to catch up with the data. Okay, and like I said yesterday, I'm not going off what is happening on the news or anything. I'm just going off what's going on here in the parking lot. And everybody we've tested has been positive. I think we had a few more yesterday, but it wasn't much. And we are asking people whether they're vaccinated or not. And we're definitely getting some people who say, yes, I was vaccinated. And which, makes me wonder, is this the variant? There is no way for us to distinguish the variant of my knowledge at this time. In my knowledge, I don't know if we've got a way to do that or not. And trying to find credible information, again, it's hard to see who's right and who's wrong. Even the medical organizations like the AMA, which I'm not a part of, but I do kind of listen to them, they're saying one thing, and then there's another organization that I am a part of that's saying the complete opposite, and they usually do say the opposite because they're polarized in strange ways. So I'm trying to figure out what the right thing to do is. I am vaccinated. If you're at high risk, you should get vaccinated. Okay. And continue to be safe. Use your hand sanitizer, use your mask, all of the above. And okay, so I want to talk to you this morning. I want to talk to you about urinary tract infections. Okay, how often do I see urinary tract infections in the office? And the answer is every single day. Women more common than men in general. However, it's not uncommon for a man to get an infection. It's just way more common for a woman to get a urinary tract infection. The normal suspect with a urinary tract infection is E. coli, and it usually will respond to ciprofloxacin, which is an antibiotic we give for that. The key to urinary tract infections is hydrating and getting intervention as soon as possible so that it doesn't spread to the rest of your body. There's different ways to prevent them. One of them that we've been promoting is if you have recurrent urinary tract infections, you can get this herbal medicine called D-mannose, and I've had a number of patients who have given me feedback that says that works really good for them. There's other specific ways that you can prevent UTIs, and usually we talk about those personally with folks when they come in. I'm not going to talk about them. I don't even know if Facebook will let me put all that explanation on there, but if you do have a UTI, we'll talk to you at that time about different ways that you can prevent them. There has been speculation like cranberry juice, vitamin C, different ways to prevent them urinary tract infections. But those are all, I think, helpful, but I'm not sure that they've been validated as ways to actually prevent them. Usually, when you do have a urinary tract infection, your bladder will be irritated, and that's usually what they feel. And they'll come in and say, I think I got a urinary tract infection, doctor, and we'll check a urine, and a lot of times it'll confirm what they're thinking. Urinary tract infections, like I say, they will irritate the bladder and make it spasm a lot of times, and that's that very uncomfortable feeling people get in their pelvic area if they got urinary tract infections. You've got AZO, which is a over-the-counter remedy. I do not like that because I don't like because it's an anesthetic. It just numbs your urinary tract infection, and I think that to me is kind of scary because I don't want you to numb your urinary tract infection. I want to treat it and get it better before it goes into your kidneys or goes into your bloodstream. So that's just one little caveat there. So anyway, the common signs of urinary tract infection are burning, irritation, that lower abdominal pain, sometimes back pain, dirty or foul smelling urine. If it looks cloudy, that can be a sign of it. So if you think you got a urinary tract infection, come on in and we'll check a urine on and get you treated. And a lot of times we'll find them incidentally. In other words, we'll be just doing a UA on somebody in our urinalysis, and we end up saying, hey, did you know you had a urinary tract infection? And they had no idea. Sometimes the symptoms of it can be much more vague, so I always have to keep my eyes open for a urinary tract infection. All right, well, that's enough talking for me today. I want to remind you about Place of Hope, North Georgia, and I'm still plugging that along, the bricks. We had the Eventbrite thing, and I'll put that back out there today if you're interested in going to the Picnic for a Purpose on September 23rd from 6 to 9 p.m. All right, otherwise we're open. We want to hear from you. And one note, we will not be open this Saturday. We've had a problem with staffing, but otherwise we'll be open tomorrow as normal. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.